Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Project Cars 2 on the Geforce GTX 750 Ti. For FPS monitoring, I'll be using CAM. If you want to download this software, there's a link down in the description. And if you enjoy the content and want to support the channel directly, there's a link to the Patreon page down in the description as well. So, Project Cars 2, I'll be doing 1080p, 900p and 720p. To skip to those sections of the video, check the description below. So first I'll show you 1080p, trying to get close to 60 frames per second, which was possible by using a mix of medium and low settings. On stormy weather, I got some drops below 60 frames per second, but it was still playable with the overclocked GTX 750 Ti. Then I decided to crank up the settings, trying to target over 40 frames per second or something like that. And then at 900p and 720p, I disabled the manual overclock I applied to the card, and I used higher settings compared to 1080p obviously, which ends up with pretty similar performance, but with higher graphics settings enabled that time around. The options menu will tell you to restart the game when changing resolution or textures, but other things fortunately don't require you to do so. The most demanding stuff that you should lower first is MSAA, supersampling, reflections, environment map, particle level, particle density, shadow quality, and detailed grass. Other than that, it's usually fine to play. Lower the track and card detail if your CPU is the limitation. It helps a little bit there. If that's not enough, lower all that I told you in groups for a bigger performance boost. But reflections seem to be the most demanding stuff so far. You can play with up to 31 opponents. In all my videos I use 25 instead, since I don't expect everyone to use 31, which in my opinion seems like too much. I also tested both sun and storm conditions. You'll always clearly see that storms are a huge hit in performance compared to clear, since we have a ton of reflections and particles involved, which hammer the GPU. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you keep enjoying the video, thanks for watching and see you next time.